So I found this guy called Hamish, who isn't really into technology and likes to do things the traditional Pictish way as much as possible. Sounded a bit suspect to me, especially since I literally found him through his Instagram profile. So I went to see if allegedly removing technology from your life makes you feel more connected. What am I looking at?
So this is the Pictavia Leather HQ. So here we do hide tanning, historic leatherworking, coracle building, anything to do with hide and leather.
Mm-hmm. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. So this is based from an archaeological find.
Yeah.
And so I don't use machines for my leatherwork. Yeah, my one little cheat is these brass needles that are not traditional, but they save so much time.
You let yourself use technology here and there?
Here and there.
It's not like you're anti-technology though, right? You're not like...
No, you think I'd be completely away from that, but this day and age, running a business, most of it's done online.
Yeah.
So even traditional craftsmen have to use things like Instagram to work through processes, yeah.
Yeah, like is there a whole sort of Pictish community?
There is. We're not a formal group or anything, but there's several craftsmen around Scotland. You know, you can turn to any of them and say, I need this, can you help me out? Or do you fancy trading a bag for a knife or something? And you connect in a more traditional way, I think. It creates closer knit friends through that.
That's cool. Yeah, you're not big on small talk.
No, not at all. Just get to the point.
And see these wee bowls.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I only like eating and drinking out of wood if I can.
Mate.
It's much nicer feel to it.
That's my vibe. I've never met anyone who's agreed with me on this, right? If I could, I would just have wooden bowls. The noise of like cutlery and like all that clinking on plates does my nutting.
And for me, it's that love of living with things that people have made for you through that connection.
Where are we going today? Like, where are you taking me?
I'm going to take you to Secret Loch in the heart of Perthshire. So this is a place I come when I just want a little bit of peace away. We can go and get some coracles and go for a paddle.
The coracles are the name for the boat. That's right, yes. Aye.
Yeah. It's the getting in is the hard part, and to get that centre of balance while you're in there.
So just...
So you want to get your bum in the centre of the seat there. So right hand on the top, and you want your right hand quite forward. You want your paddle almost straight out.
I'm going backwards, is that? I suppose like... Yeah. Is it one of those things there's no right and wrong?
There is a wrong, you will go in circles. So if you put the paddle a bit deeper in the water.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. I'm still doing the spiral thing, but... Right, so sort of down like that.
Yep, that's it, yeah. And there's just a knack to, yeah, that's it, just curling some nice little pieces off it. You don't need loads of pressure on it. You're just taking a little cheese slice off.
Okay.
It makes me feel human when I'm out. That's the main thing. You're connecting with nature the way you should be.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, you should you're part of it, but you're also just a visitor.
Yeah.
And I think it just kind of resets who you are and who you want to be. For me, anyway. No food is as good as the food you eat camping.
It's funny when you're sitting here next to the fire, you almost forget you're outside.
Well, this is the thing about a fire, it's where you connect to people.
Yeah.
Because it's where you stand, where you cook, get warm, you talk over the fire.
Do you put up with people and that kind of stereotype of like, oh, Pictish crafts, like, you know, that must be a bit weird, or like, you know, he must be a bit weird, like, do you get that kind of thing?
Oh yeah, I mean, it is a bit weird.
Yeah.
In this day and age, it absolutely is. And that's part of the joy of it, really.
Aye.
Yeah, I think people struggle to see the value of my life. Things are put into monetary value these days.
Mhm.
That's not the kind of value I place in my life at all.
No. When do you want the vegetables?
Yeah, be ready to throw them in a second. Just finishing browning the meat off,
Okay.
and we can throw them in.
Oh God. Wow. So yeah,
I think we are ready for dinner.
this is exciting.
Well, tuck in. Hope it's good.
It's venison fajitas. It's a new one. Yeah. I suppose you must get see when you're just camping here by yourself, you must get nature that's not scared to come up and sort of say hello.
Yeah, when you wake up with a squirrel under your tarp or something, it's good fun. Sanjivar.
Cheers. What's the sleeping arrangements?
We'll sleep by the fire. Got some sheepskins, some wool blankets.
You said this is your reset switch.
Yeah. You realise when you're out somewhere like this, you're relying on your skills to make your fire, to cook your dinner, to find your firewood even. It gives you a bit of self-reliance. And when you go back to the rest of the world, to the rest of society, you just feel stronger within yourself, I think.
I'll decide in the morning whether I agree with you. Right, night, Hamish. Well, waking up with an insect on my face in the middle of the night wasn't really ideal, but I did genuinely enjoy Hamish's company and felt like we really connected over our love for wooden crockery.